Hi everyone, it's Gloria here, and we have another beautiful day here in Mississippi, close to 80 degrees today, and it's supposed to be that way the majority of the week. I'm hoping that those of you in New York and those areas that experience the snow blizzard, that you are coming out from under that now and are seeing more seasonable and more reasonable weather. Keeping those in California in my prayers, that dam that they are talking about on the news, I'm praying that it holds up. I was never aware of that dam or that lake before it hit the news, so that could be quite disastrous for hundreds of thousands of people. So just praying that the Lord will cease the rain, or that the spillways will hold until they're able to do the repairs on that dam. Well, on a lighter note, I have Lillie Beth here with me, of course, today, and she's in a Gymboree outfit that I think is just so cute. I got these pieces to this little set last year at one of their box sales, and if you all have never been to a Gymboree box sale, you're really missing out on something great. They don't have them that often, and sometimes they're not advertised, so you have to kind of keep in touch with the manager to ask them, and then be sure and go online and you know, make sure that you're getting their coupons in the mail, because they really add up. And since my daughter buys all my granddaughter's things at these box sales, she collects what they call gym bucks, and that's $25 off each $100 you sell, or excuse me, each $100 you buy. And so between the two of us shopping there, I always give her my points toward gym bucks, and then she gets the coupons for an additional 25 off, or either a 20% sale. So it really adds up. Well, this weekend they had another box sale that I attended, and she gave me her 20% coupon because she had gym bucks, and then she had the $25 off on top of the sale price. So she really racked up for my granddaughter for spring and summer. So I wanted to share with you what I bought Lillie Beth. There's a few pieces that I'm not showing. They're just little odds and ends, caps and things that kind of finished out outfits that I have that I bought in the past that I was missing, like the hat or the bib or something like that. And you'll be seeing those later in my videos, I feel sure, as summer approaches. But this is it's a cute line. I mean, you know, I don't think I would have bought this line myself had it not been at such a good price, especially all the little red and white stripes. They're really adorable, but I think they could have maybe had a solid red little onesie or something to go under it to kind of break it up. But it's still really cute. And these pieces, I wanted to tell you, they with the exception of the blanket, they were around $2.79 each. And of course, here comes Molly Cat. Hey darling, you got to check things out, honey. Molly, can you say hi to everybody? Molly, yeah, say hi everybody. That's Molly Cat. That's my precious girl. Yep. Anyway, I just wanted to show you these. The blanket matches, of course, the little sleeper over here, and the bib is reversible. And of course, the blanket and all has the same little apple as the applique on all the other pieces, so they're interchangeable more or less. And I'm let me move this out of the way so you can see the little apple on that little romper. It's so cute. But anyway, that was my fun for the weekend. And Molly is just going to step all over it. Aren't you? You going to make yourself a bed there, honey? My precious kitty. She's so sweet, everybody. This This kitty, she's 11 years old. She's a lap cat. I can't sit down on the sofa without her getting on my lap. She's the most loving thing ever. Now, she wasn't always that way. She was always a really good kitty, but rather independent. But as she began to age, she just became more loving and more loving. And she absolutely adores my husband. When he gets home or is in the other room and she's in my lap, she perks up and looks at him and starts purring. Like, daddy, 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 pet me, you know, and he'll lean down and pet her on the head or scratch her head, and she just purrs so loud. She just looks like she loves it to death. But he doesn't like her sitting in his lap because, of course, she sheds. I'm used to it. You know, I wear cat hair everywhere, y'all. I'm sorry. Even though I take the little lint remover to my clothes. I mean, you know, my kitties go wherever I go, and it's just a fact of life, and I love her so much that I don't mind. But if you'll notice, she has, this is the reason that I picked Molly from the pound when she was a baby, not only because I picked her up and she fell asleep in my arms first thing, but the first thing I noticed, look here, Molly, Molly is the little heart on her nose. I just, come here, look at me, look at Mama. You see her little nose? It's the little color is just like a little heart. And, you know, who could resist that? Who could resist it? So anyway, you know, I don't mind my kitty on the baby clothes. I'll take the lint brush to them, you know. She's just a big part of my life. And, you know, what can I say? I just adore her. But anyway, I hope you all like this little haul that I have here and the things that I bought for Lily Beth. And I have been eBay shopping too, and I will show you those things at a later time. And I'm really excited about some of the things that I bought. Also, before I forget, and I'll show this later too, the Gymboree, I think even Nana and perhaps someone else mentioned it, but Gymboree has a new line out that's the Peter Rabbit line, and for boys and girls. The size starts at 0 to 3, so sometimes those run a little big, but I don't mind the way the 0 to 3 looks on Lily Beth. This little top here is a 0 to 3, and you can see it's a little bit big. The newborn would look better, but you know, it still fits. I think babies look sweet in things that are a little bit big. But I bought the bubble romper, the hat, and socks, and the plush Peter Rabbit toy for Lily Beth to wear, you know, when it gets warmer weather. And I'll be sharing that with you all. The only disappointment that I had, now this, you all may like this, but the line is pre-washed, and so therefore everything is slightly wrinkled, and to me it has a slightly faded appearance. And the embroidered rabbits and characters are a little wrinkled because they've been washed, and you know, they don't iron out. This doesn't iron out very well, so I'm sure it was done purposefully. That was the way they wanted the line to look. But I just love seeing the new, fresh, crisp cotton fabrics that have that beautiful sheen to them. And I do not wash them before I put them on Lily Beth. You know, if something is new and I'm not worried about the color, I'm not going to wash it. If I buy something new, used from the thrift store or a consignment shop, well, that's a whole different matter. But talking about that, our thrift stores here, you know, there for a long time, there was nothing at them. I mean, you just could not find good baby clothes. Then they opened a brand new Goodwill, and I think they must have brought in merchandise from other areas. Oftentimes, companies will do that. They'll ship from one place to another, and so they had a wonderful selection, and I was able to buy some really nice pieces that were new with tags and all, and or like new, and got great prices on them. But right after that, you know, the selection just shriveled up, and I've not seen anything really worth going to the trouble of going there to look and see anymore. So I've just about completely stopped going to the thrift stores unless I'm just bored out of my mind and have nothing else to do, because I just don't have any luck anymore. And you know, when it comes down to it, I have everything in the world I need for Lily Beth. I didn't need to buy these clothes. You all know that. It's just strictly you know, it's a wonderful hobby, and you know, I love my baby girl, and I love seeing beautiful clothes on her. And so as long as I can get things at a reasonably cheap price, then I don't mind shopping for her. But it looks like that, you know, I'm just going to be sticking to either eBay or, you know, the Gymboree shop or the good sales at the department stores. Well, I can't think of anything else that I want to mention at the moment. Hope you all had a good weekend. I'm pretty much back to, you know, watching my favorite channels. I really appreciate my new subscribers, and I have subscribed to some new channels. I'm looking forward to getting to know those. I'm so appreciative that some of those of you who had decided to leave YouTube have now made a decision to stick with us. You know, we can pick and choose who we want to watch on here. We don't have to put up with the bad comments. We don't have to put up with the nasty things that go on YouTube. And we can just stick together and make this community a wonderful place as it is. It's just a respite from the outside world, and it's a place of joy and happiness for me, and I'm sure it is for others. So I will let you all go for now, and I'm going to say bye from my sweet Lily Beth and my precious little Molly cat. Molly, you want to say bye, honey? Bye-bye, everybody. Send love and kisses and hugs. Bye, everybody.